Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 16th to the 30th, 2019 reading for you. That's 2019. This reading is going to be on finance and career. Now, I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting up. And I want to thank each and every one of you, whether you are new or old to this channel, for all your support. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you all so much. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information is going to be pinned to the very top of the comment box below. You can also click there to see the cards that I use, and yeah, it has some really nice links to it. So let's see, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what April 16th to the 30th, 2019, that's 2019, has in store for you. Libra, April 16th to the 30th, 2019, Libra. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. April 16th to the 30th, 2019, Libra. Yeah, no, April 16th to the 30th, 2019, Libra. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, there we go. The cards fell there, so that's where I'm going to stop. That's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, oh, I love it, the Two of Cups. That's healing, beautiful love. So when it comes to finance and career, and I have the Two of Cups right here, it is saying that you've been through quite a lot, Libra. Yeah, and you're walking away from the pain, from the sorrow. You're embracing love. You're embracing what it is that you truly desire. There's a Leo energy here. This is also a time frame of July 22nd to August 22nd. So there's something going to happen there. Yeah, you're moving away. You're going to see that things really start to shift. And I know it's going to sound funny because we're doing a reading for the 16th to the 30th, and I'm talking now about July to August. But in this Leo time frame, you're really going to start moving forward to where it is that you want to be. Yes, this repeat of the number 8. Oh, let me move this down. No, I always do that. Okay. This repeat of the number 8, you're really focused, dedicated, learning, understanding. There you are coming through. You are represented by the swords in the minor arcana, by the judgment, not the judgment, the justice card in the major arcana. So you are definitely breaking free of something that has held you back. You're looking towards the future, and you are embracing your prosperity. This is a lot of building. This is a building time for you, Libra. So know that really great things are in the making, and this is you kind of putting all the ingredients together to get yourself to where it is that you want to be. Let's see, the fairy guidance for Libra, April 16th to the 30th, 2019, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Libra, finance and career. So here we go, these two cards right here. So we have euphoria and we have patience. So your patience brings with it euphoria, which I love. That's beautiful. April 16th to the 30th, Libra, 2019. Finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Libra. Strength. Okay, that's interesting because you have the strength card here. So your greatest strength is not brute force strength. It's not being able to force people into seeing things that you want them to see or anything like that. It comes from within. And it comes from knowing and pushing yourself to where it is that you want to be, because that's why you have to have the patience, and you're also having the strength to have the patience that you want. April 16th to the 30th, 2019, Libra, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, 2019, Libra, finance and career. This one right here. Rejuvenation. Yep, you were tired, and you've been tired for quite some time, and now you're getting a rejuvenating spirit around you. Now here with the green, with strength, that, and you see the green border, that's what my eye went to first. That is talking about the heart chakra. So a cleansing of the heart chakra is going to help move you forward in strength. And rejuvenation, the teal border is where my eyes went to first. And this is the throat chakra. So a cleansing of the throat chakra is also going to be helpful for you for this time period of the 16th to the 30th. Now just give me a moment. So we're starting off with strength. And it says, inner strength is the power within that pushes action into all areas of your life. So you're really taking action now. You're really charging forward, knowing what it is that you want, knowing where it is that you want to be. And it takes strength. And as I said, it takes strength to push you forward. All right. And I'm not saying that you've been kind of ho-hum about anything before, kind of lazy about anything before. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying here is that you have a determination to your spirit right now that is moving you forward to where it is that you truly want to be. Embrace that strength. Also, remember, cleanse that heart chakra, because you have love at the center of everything. So you want that heart chakra to be open to receiving the love, to receiving the jubilance that is coming your way. Then we have rejuvenation. Rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit with a fresh and renewed approach to life. So rejuvenation right there. And those are your Witchling guidance cards. And now we have your Fairy Oracle cards. We have patience. Greet each moment with endurance and presence of mind. Patience. So know what you want, know what you desire, and greet each day with that determination. Again, that kind of being in the moment, and have patience with yourself. Patience with yourself to move forward the way that you want to. That's what the fairies are saying. And then you have euphoria. Euphoria will amplify your awareness of the beauty that life has to offer. Euphoria. And that's your fairy guidance card here too. And I think of fairies, I think of them as angels. I know it sounds funny. And for those of you who think of fairies as fairies, that is completely, you're right. But here, I just think of fairies as angels, that kind of guidance to them, that jubilance, that connection with nature. And so euphoria is coming in, and it's going to amplify your awareness of what it is that you desire. And that makes perfect sense with the Two of Cups right here. Because wouldn't you be euphoric with this healing, beautiful love guiding you forward, helping you embrace what it is that you desire, setting you free? You have the angels blessing you here. You have healing here. You have fragility, because we have these, I see them as cherry blossoms. We have those cherry blossoms down there. They can even be wild roses. All right? So embracing love, but if they're wild roses, be aware of thorns, of course. Be aware of, still staying on your guard, even though you're embracing this healing, beautiful love that is moving you forward, that is helping you claim your power, that is helping you live in your truth. Now you have the sense of connecting. Now you could be connecting with a business partner here, and I would see it as either a earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. For some of you, it might very well be this Leo energy that I see here, but I'm pulling that together. That's more correlating with your inner strength, your inner desire. And you're finding allies in unlikely places. So for some of you, it could be this Leo energy, but I actually see you walking away from somebody who's being too pushy. And I'm not saying that that's a Leo. So if you're cross-watching and you're a Leo, this is somebody who's trying to get you to go one direction, Libra, and you want to go another direction. And this is saying here, stick to your truth. You're walking away from something that isn't right for you anymore. You're walking away with your heart and in your mind. And when you've walked away from something mentally, especially as an air sign, Libra, you are so done. You won't go back. So the fact that you have this healing love here, this connection, it can be with another person. It can be a business relationship. It could even be kind of a romantic relationship starting, that is guiding you to a different place. And you're taking this advice and you're starting to realize, wow, that is really good advice. I'm so glad that I have it. I'm so glad that I'm moving forward in this direction. You also have here a sense of falling in love with yourself. And I know that sounds funny, but what I'm seeing here is a sense of coming together of the masculine and feminine aspects of your life, of yourself, of your soul, your determination, and your rejuvenation, your growing and your planting of what it is that you want is coming together, and you're finding yourself being a bit more in alignment with what it is that you truly want than you have been in a really long time. Actually, it's not a bit more in alignment. It's very much more in alignment with what you want than you have been in a really long time. And because you're in alignment with what your soul desires, you have the Eight of Cups here. You're walking away from what you once thought you would love. You once thought you would be on this certain path, and if somebody would have asked you, for some of you, it could have been, 2 weeks ago, would you ever veer from this path? You would be like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I know what I'm doing. I know where I am. And this can be a younger you, all right? Or this can be, 5 minutes ago you. But now you're starting to see within your soul, within yourself, as you have at this core of your being, this healing love that's coming in, this sense of fulfillment and abundance, that you are on not the wrong path, because I don't ever think that we're on the wrong path. I don't ever see that you're on the wrong path, but that you're changing what it is that you truly desire. From your finances, from your career, you're taking a new approach to things. Now, this does not mean that you have to quit your job and run away and join the circus or anything like that. I know I always say it, but this is saying here that you're looking at the way either you're looking at work or what you desired from work, and now you're starting to put things in a perspective that isn't keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with the Kardashians kind of thing. It is a keeping up with you, keeping up with your divine right, your divine plan to move you forward. And you're embracing that divine plan when it comes to your finances, and you're finding your heart to be more fulfilled, which is going to make you more successful. And this can be in a very big way for some of you, and for others of you, this is in a very small way. But whichever one it is, either large or small, it's crowning this reading. So it's moving you forward to where it is that you want to be. You're embracing this wisdom. You're seeing, like the moon, that there are phases to your life and things are changing. And now you're guided by this full moon here, by this light, by this understanding to where it is that you want to be, to what it is that you truly desire. It's kind of like a spotlight on where it is that you're heading. And for me, this is also a symbol of the sacred feminine and having a prosperity, fertility of self. Now, I mean more like a Mother Earth kind of thing, so don't get afraid when I say fertility. It's really moving forward to where it is that you want to be within your heart. Then we have the Strength card. Now, this represents a Leo time frame. Now, some of you might be having a hard time with a Leo, or it can be that this Leo is really helping you move forward. And I say this in two separate ways because I see this Leo energy as somebody here. You're embracing what it is that you love. You're finding this person who, just helps you propel you forward, helps to propel you forward. And it doesn't have to be that they're a Leo. It can be very much that they are just this unlikely pairing with you to move you towards your future, towards where it is that you want to be. But here, what also this Leo is, what I have here is it's surrounded by, by the Eight of Cups and then the Seven of Swords. This is a person that you're walking away from also. It does not have to be a Leo. It can very well be somebody who is trying to get you to go in a certain direction, Libra, that just isn't right for you. It just isn't right. You're sitting there and they're like, just go, just do this. It would be the best thing for you. And now you're walking away from it. And you can actually feel at times that you're disappointing people by sitting there and saying, this is not my truth. I can't do this. Or I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. You might be doing it now. You might be working on a certain path now. But your plan is to change things up as time goes on, to be able to get to where it is that you truly want to be within your life, within yourself. This is also unlikely allies, and saying that your greatest strength is not through brute force, but through kindness, through understanding, through compassion. Because here, knights and boars, they're mortal enemies. They are mortal enemies. In medieval times, if you went boar hunting, that was considered a huge, kind of boast to your skill if you were able to take down the boar. They were small. I mean, this one is quite huge, but there's a whole big story behind him. They were small. They were fast and nimble, and their tusks could rip into the main artery in your leg, which really wasn't going to be protected by your armor because you still needed to move and everything like that. So you could easily bleed out almost instantaneously or very, very quickly from a boar attack, getting the main artery within your leg. So it was considered a great skill to be able to hunt this boar. Now you have a knight and a boar working together towards a goal for him to complete his quest. And that's what you're going to see here. You're going to see unlikely allies or people that you once didn't think very highly of at all, kind of rallying around you. And I don't want you to think that, okay, Dane said, people I don't like are going to come to my rescue or rally around me. No, some people who you don't like you, and they're not going to help you at all. But there is going to be something that happens during the last part of April, that makes you really not question things, but see things differently. And people who you once thought, oh, they won't do anything for me, they now start to help you. They start to help you. They start to have you move forward, or something is casually said, and that sparks an idea, and it's from somebody who you wouldn't have thought would be even remotely helpful. And it can be that they didn't say it to be helpful. They can be that they said it to be snarky and, or controlling or something like that, because the Strength card is all about, in its negative form, it's all about showing strength and kind of domineering over people. So what I'm seeing here is that you're moving forward, but you're doing so with compassion. And those people who are trying to get you to change your life, to go the way that they want you to go, you don't have time for that. You really don't. And you're moving on. You're moving on within your heart because you're embracing what you love, but also within your mind right here. And this right here is the change that I want to see in a reading, because you have the Knight of Swords, which is you. Libra, you are an air sign. You're represented by the swords in the minor arcana. So here you have swords, here you have swords, here you have passion, career, soulmate connection too. You have, this is a twin flame connection, and this is also a soulmate connection. It can be read as. So when I have this in a reading, especially for career, this is telling me that you're really heading towards the path of doing something that you love. Now, either this is doing something that you absolutely love and you're changing your career completely to embrace what you love, or this can be doing a side project that brings you joy and makes you more successful within your work, because now you're talking to your heart. The Seven of Swords is walking away from mentally from where you once thought you would be, just like you're walking away emotionally here from what doesn't fit you anymore. That's what you're doing with the Seven of Swords. The angels are helping you carry this, and you are leaving something behind. You have to leave something behind that has either been too devastating or it's just been too much. And if you carry that with you, it's going to define you in a very negative way. So now you're moving forward to where it is that you truly want to be. And as you're leaving this behind, it's almost like you're cleansing yourself. It's like, I want to say like spring cleaning, but it's deeper than that, because you're doing it within your soul, within yourself. I mean, 7 is a number of seeing truth. 7s don't get away with a lot. If you're born with a 7 number or on a 7 path, you find, how do I say? This is like a justice number. So you will find that you don't get away with things the way other people do. Other people can do sneaky, nasty things, or even if you're not doing sneaky, nasty things, they can do sneaky things and they can be nasty and they get away with it. You do something a little bit sneaky, all right? And everybody knows about it instantaneously. And it's just not good. So I'm also going to say here for you, Libra, if you are thinking of doing anything a little bit sneaky, because I know traditionally the Seven of Swords is a sneaky card. It's a card of trickery. But you guys know I read the cards intuitively, and I have my own little way of doing things. So here for me, this is moving forward with your knowledge and your understanding. But I am being told here to watch out for that 7 number of justice coming in. And you guys are represented by the Justice card in the Major Arcana. So coming in and really making it so that if you do anything sneaky, people will know about it. But also, if people are doing sneaky things around you, you're really not going to have any tolerance for it in the last half of April. You really aren't. It's going to be like, I'm done, we're done, you're over, goodbye. That's your sentiment going through, because there's a change coming. And that's with the 8 of Wands. This is a change that's coming that you're excited about. All right? This is also here, this can be a change that brings about love. And you have here the number 8 repeating itself. That means I would pay attention to the 18th and also the 28th. All right? Those 2 days are going to have significance for you. Also, a count of 8, things can be happening 8 times. I know that sounds like a lot of times, but with some things, you're trying things and you do it 8 times, and then finally you get it on the 9th time or on the 8th time itself. So just like that. But there is a sense here of working really hard. 8 is a worker number. 8 is a being focused number. 8 is a logic number. So the fact that you have yourself emotionally being guided by this logic, it's the logic of the heart. All right? And that's what you're really focusing on. You're focusing on how you feel and how you want to move forward. It's the logic of the heart that's going to bring about the changes that you really want. And it's going to help move you forward. There's majesty of self here. There's also embracing changes, but needing to step back and make sure you're heading in the right path. Make sure you're doing the right thing, and make sure that this is the change that you want. So you're going to see this change start to come. You need to step back. You need to look at it, especially when it comes to your creativity, to your career, to your passion, to your work. That's what I'm seeing here. There's a change that's coming because you've had a change of heart that is moving you forward. This is you. You know your stuff. You know your stuff. You're coming across as the King of Swords, you have a strong kind of, it's almost masculine, and it doesn't matter about gender or what you represent yourself as. It is quote unquote masculine energy that I'm seeing here, which to me means that you have a task to do. You're going to kind of tune everything else out, and you're going to do this task. And that's it. That's your focus. And I know that sounds kind of, if you're watching this and you're a guy, you're thinking, wow, that's rude, Dane. I don't mean it rude. I just mean it, when you're talking to a guy, you can be talking to your boyfriend, your husband, your brothers, anybody like that, and you're talking to them, but they're focused on a task and they just don't hear you. And you can get really frustrated because they are focused on their task. And that's what I'm seeing here with you. You are focused on your task, and you're that's why things that aren't working, you're leaving it behind, because you're so focused on this task, Libra, that you have this King of Swords energy. I'm doing it. I'm cutting through nonsense. I'm cutting through doubts. I'm cutting through fears. I'm using my thoughts and my memories to guide me forward. And that is how I am embracing my goals. Now, do not rely too much on your memories to guide you forward. You have to rely on your memories just as a normal human being, but do not place the past on the present that you are embracing. You're cutting through doubts and fears, you are moving forward in what you desire, and you are going towards your goal like a king, without any thought that there might be a hesitation, that people could oppose you, or that they had any right to. Because what you're doing here is you're embracing your power. All right? This is the best way I can describe it. It's confidence, and you can mistake it, and people can mistake this as arrogance for the last half of April, where you are embracing your confidence, but know that there's going to be that fine line between arrogance. So just be aware of that, because you're cutting through doubts and fears. Your mind is astoundingly sharp, but there are things within your mind that are going to be holding you back. That's why I'm warning you against using your memories to really make decisions. Make sure that you're in that moment, you're embracing what you love, and you're embracing the prosperity that you want to build, but also the passion that is leading you forward. That's also where your greatest strength is coming from, that passion, that fiery energy. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, you're being set free. You are being set free. Now, a water sign can help you, but also you might be finding that your emotions are running really, really high during the last half of April. And that's because you have here such powerful emotions guiding you, but also here you have this new beginning starting. You're having this partnership, and you are going to first want to make an emotional decision off of that partnership. All right, for some of you. Now, this is a very specific message for some of you. Don't make that decision off of your heart. Also, think of your mind, think of your wallet, think of your money, because you want to make the wisest decision. It's not saying be a jerk and just go after money, but it is saying here that you're being set free, you're embracing your emotions, and at times things are going to be overwhelming. And when things are overwhelming, you're going to want to fall back on emotions instead of falling back on needing to get the task done and needing to have the best person for that task. Now, if the best person for that task is a person who's going against your grain and trying to push you in a different direction, then embrace your heart and say, you know what, I need to move forward in my truth. Okay? But I am needing a balance between what your heart wants and your prosperity, because you're moving forward and you're looking at the future. And right now, there's a sense of feeling stuck. There's a sense of feeling overwhelmed. There's a sense of really needing to look at things. You also have a repeat of the number 2. This is a heightened time of creativity. All right? Yeah, well, you have 3 8s. You have 3 8s here. This is a heightened time of creativity. This is a time of communication. So paying attention to what other people are saying is going to be very important, but also not being shut in by emotions, or making the decisions purely off of emotions is also going to be very beneficial, because in finances, in career, you're getting what you love. You really are. You're being propelled and you're moving forward, but you have to leave things behind, because your clarifying cards are the Page of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. So the Page of Pentacles is an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Now, these other signs, the water sign that's showing up here, and the Leo, the water sign, the Pisces, the Scorpio, the Cancer, the Leo here, the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, these can also be in your chart. So know that these can be talking about you specifically at that moment, right? So what I'm having here is an earth sign that is giving you a gift of prosperity, but you are also being a student, because in financial readings and in career readings, I want to see as many pentacles and wands as possible. And I know you're going to sit there and say, okay, I have one of each. That's not good. No, well, you have two wands and you have one pentacle. No, that's not bad at all. This is a time of emotions. This is a time of embracing what you love. This is a time of deciding how it is that you want to move forward. And this is a time of embracing your truth. So this is a time of, as I said before, cleaning house, getting things in order, and setting yourself up, kind of like dominoes, to knock down and be able to go after your success. Here you're being a student of what it is that you desire, but also listen to the guidance of an earth sign energy to help you move forward in the finances and keep you steady on your path to money and wealth. Then you're looking at your future. You have the Two of Wands here. You're looking at the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. This is also a twin flame card, so you're finding that passion, you're finding that desire. It can be with another person because twin flames are usually another person. But also when it comes to something that you were put on this earth to do, I see that also as a soulmate twin flame connection. It's what drives your soul. It's kind of saying, I remember watching this thing, and it was this guy who created this opera. And I know that's totally nerdy, but that is me. And he said, I didn't have this dream. This dream had me. And that's what you're going to feel about something. I didn't have this dream. This dream had me. And you're going to be moving forward, thinking, seeing, understanding how to put it all together. You're being a student of what it is that you desire financially, security-wise, because you need the money to be able to be secure, to be able to pay your bills, and then also emotionally. But you're going to have a tendency, because this dream is going to be so strong within you, that you're going to have a tendency to want to focus more on emotions, but you also have to be very, very practical here, Libra. Very practical, because the prosperity is going to start coming in. You're going to start seeing your future, unfolding, and at times you're going to get way too much in your own head. Way too much in your own head. You're going to start doubting, you're going to start questioning, you're going to feel trapped and overwhelmed and chaos, and it's going to be too much. So do not let this ruin the last half of April for you. It's saying here with the Ten of Swords, it's saying be focused on what you desire. Be focused on what it is that you want. This is the darkness before the dawn. This is that last little bit of negativity, or that cage of negativity that's going to try and keep you from your goals, from where it is that you truly want to be within your life. Because if you can stay down, then that is more beneficial for the anger in the world than if you can rise up. So know that this is going to be, you're going to feel within these 10 days, not 10 days, these 15 days, that there's going to be a little bit of a weight on you that's saying, oh, can you really do this? You're going to be a bit too much in your own head. And this is what I'm seeing here. This is one of the things that you have to leave behind. There's something else. There's some reason for this doubt and fear. There's the heart of the matter here, but you're claiming your power. You're walking away from what doesn't suit you anymore. You're looking towards your future, and you're going to have something that tries to cage you to your past, and you're not having it anymore. You are not having it anymore, Libra. You're being set free. You are. And you're going after your truth. Your subconscious message here is the Emperor. This is another fire sign. This is a Aries. This is March 21st to April 19th. So the very, very, very beginning of this time frame of this reading. You are embracing your power. You are embracing what it is that you want, your passion, your determination. And what I love about the Emperor is that, for me, he is all four of the King cards. He's the King of Swords, knowing your mind, knowing what it is that you want right here, embracing yourself. He's the King of Pentacles, embracing your prosperity, knowing your wisdom, staying in your truth. The King of Wands, creativity, passion, transformation. And the King of Cups, love, harmony, being in alignment with your soul and yourself. By embracing those aspects, the good aspects of the King cards, and by embracing the good aspects of the Emperor, you will move forward in wisdom. But because, now I did say that there's going to be a tendency to be kind of sharp with people, or be too much in your own memories. If you do that and become a little bit too self-centered, and this is just a warning, this is not saying that you will, but I have to give you the warnings as well as, all the good stuff. This is saying here you can become, and people can see you as being rather egotistical, okay, relying way too much on your ego. Because the good side of the Emperor is being the wise, benevolent Solomon, who, rules over his people with wisdom and justice. Or it is being the greedy, self-obsessed Nero, who plays his fiddle as Rome burns. You are moving forward towards the prosperity, towards the wisdom, towards the abundance. But when you feel this cage start to pull you down, it's going to start to trap you within your ego. So don't let that happen. Move forward in your truth and stay true to yourself, Libra, because great things are really happening. Great things are moving you forward. All right, I hope this reading has resonated with you. If you made it all the way to the end, congratulations. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I've had an absolute pleasure. You are absolutely wonderful, each and every one of you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. Bye.